Alright, so I'm off to Chipotle for lunch. I actually ordered online. You can get a burrito bowl, which is kind of cool. And, now that I'm actually eating a decent number of calories, I'm eating about 2,400 calories a day. As my brother-in-law Brian predicted, that seems to be right about my maintenance because I had 2,800 yesterday. I'm a little up in pounds. But anyway, and it's raining out, okay? Chipotle, if you do it right, you can actually really manipulate it to be pretty decently healthy. Hoping that you don't get E. coli or something like that. That's kind of been in the news lately. But I'm going to brave it, and we'll see what happens. So if you get like chicken, rice, beans, and salsa, and you skip stuff like cheese, sour cream, guacamole, you can really keep the fat down as far as if you're watching your macros. I'm trying to eat a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of carbs, and a certain amount of fat. And carbs give you energy for weightlifting. So I'm trying to eat a lot of carbs, and I'm trying to take it pretty easy on the fat, keep it pretty low fat. So that's taking kind of an adjustment to get used to. On the video front, I'm getting behind on my videos. That's why I'm kind of doing this one really quick. I just got done kind of a crazy business trip over the weekend, and I did take a lot of footage. So now I got to do the hard work of actually making that video. So anyway, I'm going to do that. But overall, feeling really good. Benched in a new personal record on the bench of 165 pounds. You got to understand, I was the kid in high school who could barely, I could not do 2 plates. I could not even do 135 pounds in high school. So to be benching 165 is pretty exciting, and I actually think I have a little bit more in the tank that I can do here. It's only January. I'm trying to get up to 225 by December. It's just feeling right now very doable. But, it also gets harder. A lot of people can get up, for example, a lot of people can get up to the point where they're benching 315 pounds, but then to get to like 350 is a struggle. There's diminishing returns, essentially, because there really are, there's not limits, but there are harder and harder places to get as far as weights. So it might be really easy to get to a 225 bench. It might not be very easy to get to a 300 pound bench or a 315 pound bench. And it really might be a challenge. Like 400 pound bench is not a common thing. So, and that's not my goal right now anyway. But my goal is to eat some Chipotle, and it's going to be delicious. I'm very excited. So, and to make some more videos. And then, boy, I've got a story for you guys. I have been doing yoga again because we did some deadlifting. We deadlifted 225 for 3. We did 3 sets of that. And man, when I woke up the next day, my hips were tight. Like the whole side of like glute all the way up into the side of my body was just sore. So anyway, long story short, I'm realizing that I got to do more mobility work. And one of the keys to all this is finding something that's fun. And I have to say, I am just having a blast doing yoga. I am really enjoying it. I used to really enjoy doing it all the time, and then I kind of got away from it. And it's funny, but that's a thing in life where you do something, it's really working for you, and then just something happens in your life, a new stressor, something like that. You find some reason to stop doing it, and unfortunately, the second that you stop doing it, it's really easy to just continue not doing it for a long time. So gonna have to edit the crap out of this because I keep saying the same thing over and over again. What am I trying to say? If something worked for you in the past, keep doing it. So yoga worked for me in the past. I really should have stuck with it. I didn't, but I'm really excited to get back into it now because it is making me feel really great. And I just had the absolute best yoga session of my life last night. I just hit such a point of relaxation. It just felt like all my muscles were just turning to liquid, and I was just just pooling into the ground, just melting into the ground. And that was a great feeling. So parking is no joke around here. You know, I just am trying to get myself some dang Chipotle. All right, so we got our Chipotle burrito bowl, no cheese, no sour cream, no guac. I also picked up on this guy I like on YouTube. Rich Piana always talks about these complete cookies. So anyway, 16 grams of protein is pretty crazy, but there's 420 calories in one of these cookies. So it's a pretty big deal to eat the whole thing. It is vegan, if anybody's interested in that. Kind of cool. Okay, so one of the tips I heard from this natural bodybuilder, Matt August, that I get a kick out of is actually weigh your Chipotle. This is supposed to be 21 ounces, according to their site. Hey, man, that's freaking right on. Okay, so that's like a 630 calorie, 45 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, and I don't know, like 12 grams of fat, which is pretty good bowl. So I'm going to dig in. All right, so let's try this out. Let's try one of these cookies. Okay. The cookie. This thing is 400 calories. 420 calories. Smells good. Quarter of it. That was pretty good. The dogs approve. I'm not feeding it to them, but I can see on their face they're pretty excited. Yum. Wow, that's good. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't become a bad habit.